Hey guys, how are you doing, my friends? Yeah, I'm OSP back again with my simple app I happen to make using PHP, MySQL. I also have there a little bit of jquery, JavaScript. I also have there what known as HTML and CSS, and there is also what you can term as we also have there one known as HTML, CSS, PHP. Then I think I have other stuffs with me on this program. I shake a little bit and I show what I'm trying to talk about. This is the app I have. I think you can see the one I'm just from designing right now. Wow, it took me some time today since I've been making up this app. I have this one that I made last time, but I know today my main aim is to show you this app, safeboda app. Now I use different languages here. There is JavaScript, there's jquery, there's BOOTSTRAP, there's W3 CSS in this program. There is also HTML and CSS, PHP and MySQL. Those are the main languages I happen to combine together to come up to make this simple my simple app. Now I'll just start with the demonstration first to show you guys, let you guys know what I'm trying to talk about. I began by making up actually first of all the interface of my login panel, so I can just log out at the moment. So when I log out, take me simply to this panel, or I can just show the smartphone view, which may look kind of nice for everyone among you. I'm going soon, and I'll actually, after making up this app with you guys together, sooner or later I'm going to show you also how I'm going to compile this app after hosting it into an Android app. So anyone watching this video, I believe you're going to gain more of whatever you might have not yet happened to cover in life. Now the best thing, I believe you guys at least have at least a little knowledge, or at least an idea concerning HTML and CSS. Then also having at least an idea on basing on what known as, at least have an idea on basing on MySQL and PHP. If you don't have any, it's fine. I have all the videos down on my channel. Just go and search for OSP Pro, or just make sure you subscribe to my channel so that I can always, whenever I happen to upload a video, you always get notification. Then you go to my playlist and then you try to get the videos. Now this simple app works like this. We have this is the login panel for passenger who want to use the app, and then if not yet with account, you can always create one. So when you click create account, you'll see something like that, trying to load there. And I think you can see down is saying that if you're a passenger, register to get a safeboda near you. So we have the register button or login button. So there's also a one known as select level. That may not go much in details of that at the moment. I just want to show you the functionality of this program. So those of you guys who might be interested, you can actually call me down for if you would wish, or if you want something with me. Then just come on, click on register button. I'm just going to register one. So when actually you click on register button, a model will pop up. So I'm just click there again. Just try to wind up this little bit like that. So when I click on register button, a thing like that pop up. I'll show you the coding. Let me just pass by this very fast. So I have the username. Now all of these stuff I have here, my friends, I already have them on my, I happen to create what known as the database for them. So if I happen to come here and I just put my name as Uganda, and maybe I give in my first name as maybe, just say pick anything here, the last name as maybe that, and then I pick my gender. If my gender is female, that's great. So I select the current location where I'm in at the moment. Maybe at the moment I'm in Kampala. and maybe where I would like to go is in Boise. Maybe current location, so the district you're in, that's Kampala. Maybe I'm in Boise, Kampala back in Boise. Then also here I have to select the final destination where I would like to go. So I'm still being in Kampala, that's where I would like to be going to, but the village where I would like to go to, it may be in Makerere. So here definitely I have to give the phone number of my, give in my phone number. So my phone number, I may just say maybe my phone number is 7777, just take that for now. So if I happen to come back here, I also have to upload my photo. So to upload my photo, I'm just going to pick something simple so that you guys can simply understand what I'm trying to talk about. So I'm just pick a photo here. I think you can see some photo. Just take a simple photo of me. Wow, I think that's great. So let me just take that photo. I think you can see the photos added, and if I try to show you very well here, you see what is going to happen as we are adding the photo. Just take a cool look with this side of this program. Just try to make it kind of small so that you guys can always just take good look of it when you are going to be clicking on the button to see what will happen there. Now you just take a look on that part here. I'm simply just trying to say about this part on the passengers images. So when I just come here and I say get safeboda, you see what will happen here very well. The photo will be adding here automatically. So when I click there, pop, I think you have seen a photo added very well, and as the photo tend to add on, we shall be seeing here one on us welcome Uganda, maybe phone number. Your phone number is that. So far those are the stuffs mainly that I happen to hold, so that maybe when the user happen to log in, we would like to just see your phone number and your name, because mainly here we would like you as a Ugandan, or maybe you're a person who happen to log in, would like next time when you would like anyone, any safeboda who is online at that time can always access you as long as is of that area. So we also have this panel here which is open up there like that, and you can also close down, and you need to have little description about the system here down. So if I just try to refresh, this stuff will go off which shows login, so that's essential. I think you have seen. Now I was also trying to talk about the image. If you try to just cross check here, if I click here, I think you can see that image. I know it's kind of big, so I'm just going to open up from my machine here where I'm working on that project. Just show you that very fast. Just call the safeboda. Yes, safeboda passengers. I think you've seen this image. This is just the photo we have been trying to show you up. Oh, that's great. Now if you check back in, that's done. So let's come back in here. Now I think this is done, so we can always minimize that. So if you check back in on this system, if I happen to come back here, I have the news panel, whereby the news panel also, I think you can see, is picking up your real name and then the phone number and then the image package where that image really is. Now I'm not after that at the moment, so let me just go back into my here to my home page, and what I try to declare on my home page is also what I have on the chart with the safeboda. So when I click there, you'll find some information on of people chatting. Now beyond that, I would like to first use this time to show you the database, the architecture of the database, so that you guys get to know how I happen to design the database. Now first thing comes in first. I happen to come in down to create a first database called safeboda. Now my database for safeboda has the database name called safeboda, like you've seen. I have there mainly two tables. The first table is passenger information, and another table is for post. At the moment, this is what I have on the system. So when I click on the passengers information, this is what I have. I have the passenger ID, username, first name, other name, one on us. This is an optional, so I just made optional button whereby either male or female. Then talk of your current district, current village, talk talk of the destination district where you would like to go, the destination village, the phone number, and then the image. Now here I'm just putting on the image of path, just the image name, but the path is in my directory where I'm working on, just like I've shown you here before, which is on the inside here. So if you check here again on this system, what I also have another, the architecture design of it. If you want to design one, just go to structure. So I think you guys can take this and try to make that very fast. The passenger ID, that's just integer, and I made it to be a primary key, and I also made auto increment. Make sure you do that. Username, first name, other name, or optional radio button, original optional button, current district, current village district village, then talk of the phone number, and then what known as the image. Now if you try to see, that's the table and the information I have on the table. I didn't go further about the indexing of the page, or giving one known as the Unix and the index or special or file I didn't give any of that stuffs like that. I try to take the ID to be the primary key, just like you have seen underneath on my stuff. Let's go back to the browser, and that's it. So if I take you back again, I have another table called the posts. So underneath post, I have just simple data like this. So this is the data you guys have been having in the database, or whatever you guys have been seeing in my database. That's it, or that's what we have at the moment. That is it. So I just going to show you again this, and then maybe we see what you can do next. If you check here, I have this stuff at the moment. If you check on the structure for this, I have ID, message or message, username, and then what known as the date. So if you check at the moment, if you try to cross check, I have on this architecture for this. So if you click on the architecture, this is what I have: ID and then message, text, username, and that's it. Then date, which is time step, so that can give me the current date and the seconds. So that's a little bit of the design of what what I came up with to make this simple application. So the application works in this way. I'll just simply say the person logged in at the moment is called Ugandan, and I think you can see saying Ugandan logged in. So Ugandan is a passenger, so it means is a passenger. So if I say hey, safeboda, safeboda online. So if I just come back here and I try to hit this button, I think you'll just see underneath here there's something that I just didn't finalize in this program, is by adding what known as jquery, so that I can fetch data right from so that I can fetch data without loading the page. I think you can see here safeboda, the passenger saying, meaning the passenger saying, or client saying, hey, safeboda online. So I have my smartphone, though I could not show in the camera here. So I'm just going to log into my smartphone also as OSP Pro. If you try to check very well on our users, I have here some of users on passengers. I have some few users. I have OSP and Ugandan. Now I didn't make any other more section there to handle the other different people, so I'm just going to give just these two people to demonstrate for you guys what I'm going to talk about this system. So I'm going to log in as OSP Pro on using my credentials, username, and then maybe my what known as my phone number, which is that. So if I just come back in on this system, I think I'm going to reply to this guy. So just going to check what I'm going to be doing there. So if I come back in on my phone and I just try to reload my page, I'll be seeing the message from Ugandan, and at the same time as I've seen the message, I'm also going to reply. I'm going to simply say maybe, hey, maybe I'm OSP safeboda, yeah. Sorry for that. So OSP is sending the message to that guy. So if you just try to cross check here again, you should be seeing a message here down by OSP. This is Ugandan. I think you can see also here saying OSP, hey, I'm OSP safeboda. Maybe you're also trying to find out, maybe you would like to go to, maybe if you try to cross check this Ugandan, he said is coming from current to where you say to Makerere, that's where he's going to Makerere. So maybe I would like to go to Makerere. Are you coming to pick me? Maybe to pick me, if that's what we have there. So the same thing I will just be doing here. If I try to send this message, I think you can just see that message is just underneath here down. So just take it back to up view, which is that, I think you can see. So if I just also come back down, I think I will be in a position to cross check or to see this message from this guy. So I will simply say yes, I'm coming. I have already seen your photo. I have already maybe happened to get your details. I have already your details. So that's it. So if you just try to refresh here on this page, we should just be getting up that information underneath here. So my friend, that's it. I think that's all what I will simply talk about this app. Maybe another thing that I have to let you know is that if you try to cross check, this is the name is called Uganda. Don't forget the name, and his phone number is what known as 0. I think you can see 7 many times. This 1 2 3 4, so it's approximately 9 sevens. So I'm just going to copy this to show you something later. If this Ugandan try to happen, maybe since has been already registered in our database, if you happen not to log out, fine. Since maybe I already happen to find the information and the other person saying is coming, you'll maybe simply say okay, I'm waiting, if that's it. So if you check here, what I'm just trying to simply try to let you guys know is about, I think you can see the message sent successfully. So if you check here, if I simply say logout, so Ugandan will log out himself, not OSP2. OSP will remain online, and maybe when Ugandan log out, it will simply direct him here to passenger login, whereby we have the username, enter the phone number. So if you try to cross check, the username is called Uganda. So if you try to come in here and give other funny phone number like that, trust me, we have to get an error. I think you can see simply telling us localhost servers says enter phone number or you registered with. So that's it. So otherwise, even here enter correct number. So I can always refresh that if I want to refresh, or if you don't want, you can always ignore, that's upon you. So just come here and give the right name and then the phone number, which has been this one. If you try to cross check that, I'm just doing this for this tutorial. Otherwise, if it is my real product or a real project, I don't always tend to give the end information of any user to be seen by any other individual. So that's it. So otherwise, I will change all the rest of that stuff. So if I just happen to click on login here, it will just direct us again inside on their page, just like you've seen. So you can also go back again underneath in this part here of the form of the menu, or the navigation, and I go to chat with the safe border. So when you click there and chat with the safe border, I think you can see, my friends, we're just on the page. So that's it. I can simply say maybe, where have you reached? So if you check that, if I happen to send that message, I think you can see simply the message sent by that person at that time or that day. So maybe the person on the safe border can also now tend to reply to that individual or to that client, simply if maybe he's wishing to tend to apply again. So I'll just do this and maybe I summarize with you guys and simply say I'm getting there. Maybe I'm getting there soon. So my friends, if you try to cross check this up, if you just check back in here, refresh the page, I think you can simply see I've just said I'm getting there soon. So my friends from all other parts of the world, if you know you have happened to love my video, you have discovered maybe it is nice for you, the best thing I can simply say that I'd like you to do for me, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I know there's a lot of stuff that maybe I happen not to talk in details about this video, but the big thing and above all, I've given you the architecture design of my database, and I've also shown you the tables that I have, and I've also happened to explain to you what each part of the table is having. Maybe if I happen to forget that, let me just start again and I try to familiarize it guys for you. Just like I've said, we have the following. I just tend to make my what known as the index page, whereby with my index page, like I've said, I use Bootstrap. I use also W3 CSS. I use my own CSS, my personal CSS. I think you can see Bootstrap CSS, and there's one known as jQuery. I didn't stop there. I also use PHP. Now I'm just going to show you the forms. It's straightforward. So with the forms, as I log out Uganda, I have this form, and this is the fields, what you have to know. So this is username, this username, surname, username, other name. This is selection button or selection, where you have gender or female or whatever you give there, and also have the current district, village, so to the destination where the person is going, then the phone number of that individual, then what known as the upload the image, whereby when you click there, we expect the image selection to pop up. Otherwise, if the user happen to click on to fill the form successfully, we expect him to have the information filled. Otherwise, if not, I also put the one known as required. At the same time, if I told the user happen to give in the information and maybe not in the correct way, otherwise the PHP also I happen to handle their queries, whereby it can also handle for us the errors, just like this in my PHP part of it. If you try to cross check this, I have the register button which I've shown from the other side on our index page. That's under register button. I think you can just see underneath here the register button, which is this. So when the register button is clicked, we expect these variables that I happen to declare up here to be taken over by my program, and otherwise also set the file path, which is this, and I think you can see it is that. And also here happen to handle errors if it is empty by declaring an errors array, which is that my function for declaration for errors, and I brought that error here. I think you can just see here up. That's it. So if you check down, I handle that. Otherwise, if error is equal to 0, I expect the information to be added to the database, which is that, and then also to change for me this following to the page known as home.php. Otherwise, when the user is to log in, I would expect the login button to pop up, which login button I believe it might be on what known as passenger login. whereby if you try to cross check, that button is called one known as login button, and if the user happened to log in successfully, sorry for that, if the user happened to log in successfully, would maybe request him otherwise to pop up to this page directly to home page. Then from home page I also have the section for logout, which is that. So above all, that's it my friends. There's nothing beyond. I cannot talk about that. So otherwise, if you want any other thing beyond that, I request you guys just make sure you subscribe to my channel. All of this other stuffs, you'll find them on my YouTube video and my GitHub, which I will put down on my description. So if this video happened to be nice for you, please my friend, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and maybe we hit up again. So just once again, I just log in my channel on my panel, and then just try to access the safeboda, and I talk for the last time maybe. So my friends, I love you all, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yeah, anyone interested? Please hit the like button. Yeah, hit the like button, share the video, and channel, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. So that's it my friends. When I hit that, I believe I should be having that information just here down on my I believe I should have that information down. So that's it my friends. Otherwise, I wish you a nice time. Thank you to you all.